Listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're one.
Hey, hold on. Simmer down. Yo. Hey, all right, y'all. Hey, we got y'all votes in. We got y'all votes in, all right? Hey, check this out. All right, watch this. Here we go. We got y'all winners. Let's go. All right, okay. Hey, straight out the West Coast, we got my brothers from the ISUPK. Yeah, that's right. Most High in Christ, man. You hear me? Shout out to the ISUPK, man. Both sides, East and West. You know what I mean? Overseas, man. Caribbeans, you hear me? That's right. You know what I mean? Everybody hold your head, man. Passover in 2-3 weeks, man. April 20th. Right. And check this out, though, man. If you don't want bishops twerking in your videos, you don't want your deacons pop blocking in your videos. No deacon. You don't want your deacon making Easter songs for your congregation, getting turned in to the police, by the police. That's right. And come to the ISUPK, man. Man, we gone, man. Shalom.
According to God, the white man is the devil.
See, I've been in here for a little minute. You know what I'm saying? And I see niggas, they like to talk a lot. They like to claim leadership. They like to claim this and that. You know what I'm saying? They like to be above what they really is and have authority. But they don't really need that authority. They don't really know what to do with that leadership. You understand? You hold hands with this boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. See, everybody ain't with all that peace talk. Everybody ain't with all that. Let Mike gonna be. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you to profit. It's about to get serious. Go ahead. They hit us with dope and kill us with crack. Where the fuck with your leaders? I'm curious. He cashed out on your blood, traded you in and bought a new biz. Ask you the prophets, I tell you the scheme. If you don't wake up, you gon' die in your dreams. I tell you won't tell you no more. I swear these crackers trying to kill us slow. Just spoke to a nigga and fed he up for parole because of the COVID. It feel like the host in this world that don't go together. Know that it's gold in the ghetto. I'm in the city blazing with my niggas. Just told the devil the score never settled. Yeah, see the props. So I'm tired of these niggas keep talking about, you know, you respect my religion, I respect your religion. Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. You know, like we all come together. Cause you know what I'm saying? They say God so loved the world. God so loved the world and know boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. Don't give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up and serve my God. We don't pray on our knees, nigga. Yeah. Hey, gentlemen, y'all, we don't pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up. You know what I'm saying? Boy, your ass need to stop and ask you the props. One step, I'm silent for show. To the fake niggas, stay silent, I got it, let's go. I ain't taking no losses, ain't no talking when we got the flow. Ain't no peace, just play with you. I'ma be loyal to the right arm. Tell him we can't keep it slave. And I can never let bygone be bygone. Got your baby mother on high. Got your baby pass through the fire. Ask you the prophets, that baby soul belong to the Lord. How dare you abort it? Devil will failure, bitch, I can afford it. I prepare slaughter, you bring me my water. Push your leaders weak, let them lies slip through their teeth. Their ass need to stop and ask you the prophets.
just the reality, Christians. I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. I know your pastor lied to you every Sunday for 30 years, but that's what the church is for, lying. That's why they exist, to lie the money out of your pockets.
Boy, your ass need to stop it, ass shit to give a damn what you talk about. Don't give a fuck what you believe, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. We'll pray on our knees, nigga. Gotta stand up to serve my God. We'll pray on our knees, nigga.
You ain't no Israelite, bitch, you a gospelite, bitch. Fuck you talking about? If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, shoot solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think I love this brotherhood? A hood, more than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm body. UPK, shoot solid, fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. They hoe wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the shawty and I show her. She could never get a piece holding. You a dirty ass, rust ass neck bitch with that fake ass touring. In Tennessee while I'm touring. That's a Tennessee, but she luring. Yeah, that sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bit muggin'. I say, if that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think I love this brotherhood? A hood, more than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, that clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I was stalking his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't war, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. How can I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer, what you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid, little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like, bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way, what you think I love this brotherhood? A hood, more than you, bitch.
Christ said, we ain't gonna be on one nigga in the end time, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah. Hey, hey. Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Hey, yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my hock can gon' let him have it. Hey, think you the shit, this truth, this shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? On Rue with section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complexion. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Pando killed the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all don't speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans getting locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died, y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew, you a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dumb, a gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on a yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth, I had to make it clear. How Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947, your menorah got 9 sticks, it's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world, Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs. Bunch of thieves and culture vultures, ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you live there. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, this the Feast of Purim. UPK undefeated, this an easy win. We was born fighting, y'all the evil twin. Jacob took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard, they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil, who is? I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi, why he get them babies herpes? I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, this what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'd punch you in person. I know this an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ, they the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas, they a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth, niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4, I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Like, he got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Hey, shalom, Yahweh Shem Yahushua Rakatham, Yahweh Shema Thumb, Ba'ashem Yahushua. Preaching officer on Mwanga Bar, Tuesday night brotherhood class, ISUPK, under Commander Jane Hanna, you feel me, since 1969. We're teaching the truth that blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians are the chosen people of God, that our oppressor, the white man, the devil, the Bible speaks of. And tonight class, what we're going to talk about is how it's only one thing stronger than the woman. You know, because with World War III approaching, you feel me? You got World War III, you got all these voting, they about to vote. God damn, they about to vote. You feel me? You got voting, you got World War III, you got Obama saying you better vote for Kamala because she a black woman. You feel me? You had Joe Biden saying you better vote for him. You feel me? Well, you're not black. So we just got a lot of stuff going on, and they keep using women, you feel me, as a pawn because they know it's only one thing stronger than a woman. It's only one thing. You feel me? And we're gonna get into it tonight. So if I could, we go with that first article, we read a few articles, then we'll jump into the scriptures. And let's go into the encyclopedia. It's an encyclopedia. That's insane. About feminism. About feminism, about the feminist movement. And this is gonna talk about the second wave of the feminist movement, because like I said, they always use women as a tool, you feel me, to get their agenda across. And right now, we actually is in the fourth wave of the feminist movement. For people that don't know, you know, we actually right now in 2024, this is the fourth wave of the feminist movement, but this is the second one. It was about 1960.
Encyclopedia Britannica, the women's movement of the 60s and the 70s, the so-called second wave of feminism, represented a seemingly abrupt break with the tranquil suburban life pictured in American popular culture.
Right, because it was American agenda, you feel me, for a man, woman, son, daughter, you know, living in the suburbs, white picket fence. The woman stay at home all day, the man go to work. The woman take care of the kids, the man go to work. That was the idea, you feel me, American culture, until the feminist movement.
Yet, the roots of the new rebellion were buried in the frustrations of college-educated mothers whose discontent impelled their daughters in a new direction.
Right. So they weren't satisfied, you feel me? College-educated mothers was not satisfied, you feel me? And they wanted to basically push their daughters in a whole new direction. Feel me? And this feminist movement was called rebellion because it went against the American popular culture.
In first wave feminism, feminists were inspired by the abolitionist movement. Their great-granddaughters were swept into feminism by the civil rights movement.
Right, they were swept. You feel me? This is the encyclopedia. This is the encyclopedia saying. The encyclopedia is saying that these women in the 60s and 70s, they were swept into it. Because every time it's some type of protest, it's always another agenda that arises in the midst. Just like, okay, you have Black Lives Matter. You have Black Lives Matter, then somehow, some way, it became LGBTQ Lives Matter. You feel me? It went from Black Lives Matter to somehow they mixed LGBT all in the mix of it. And that's what happened with this. They got swept into it. They say the women just got swept into it during the civil rights movement.
The attended discussion of principles such as equality and justice and the revolutionary ferment caused by the protests against the Vietnam War.
Right. So the protests in the Vietnam War, it caused like a spirit of rebellion. You feel me? That's what the Bible say. Rebellion is the sin is witchcraft. You feel me? Rebellion is witchcraft because it's like a plague to get in everybody's mind. So now everybody trying to figure out where they fit in at.
Women's concerns were on President JFK's agenda even before this public discussion began. In 1961, he created a President's Commission on the Status of Women and appointed Eleanor Roosevelt to lead it.
Right.
His report, issued in 63, firmly supported the nuclear family and preparing women for motherhood.
Right. And nuclear family is just what we were just talking about the American popular culture. You feel me? A man, woman, a son, a daughter, white picket fence.
But it also documented a national pattern of employment discrimination, unequal pay, legal inequality, and meager support services for working women that needed to be corrected through legislative guarantees of equal pay for equal work, equal job opportunities, and expanded child care services.
Right. So when you hear all that, now this is in the encyclopedia. This is what the encyclopedia is saying. That's what the feminist movement was about. It had nothing to do with a man being under his woman. It had nothing to do with the woman ruling the household. It had nothing to do with a woman being the goddamn president. That had nothing to do with it. You feel me? That had nothing to do with it. It was all about money. White women started to protest because of the Vietnam War, because of civil rights, because rebellion is a sin as witchcraft. And when they seen people rebelling against the Vietnam War, they seen black people rebelling against America because of civil rights. White women got swept into that and they started to rebel against America because they just wanted money. They wanted to go to this job and get paid the same. Real talk. You go ahead.
Hey, so like you said, if I may, it's so heavy that you're saying that this is witchcraft, right? That rebellion is witchcraft. This is also the era where big drugs are being introduced. And the UPK always called a drug dealer a witch, right?
It's a witch. That's most definitely a witch. You feel me? Mixing up potions and altering people's minds and stuff like that, stuff they do on a regular basis. That's definitely true. But yeah, I think what the 60s and the 70s, that was heroin. That was like during like when heroin was a big thing.
Heroin and LSD.
And then right after that, then it came crack cocaine in the 80s. And now it was fentanyl. It just like with the new waves of the feminist movement, it come new drugs, it seemed like too. Real talk.
Well, so like I was saying, you can't have the witchcraft without the witch, right?
Nope, you can't. You definitely can't.
The Equal Pay Act of 63 offered the first guarantee, and the Civil Rights Act of 64 was amended to bar employers from discriminating on the basis of sex.
Come on, wait. So the Equal Pay Act of 1963 is a U.S. legislation mandating equal pay for equal work and a measure to end gender-based disparity. You feel me? So that's basically what that was, to try to make men and women basically get paid the same for the same job. So right now, if you're working with a woman that's doing the exact same thing with you, her check says the same as yours, unlike it was before 1964. Before 1964, her check did not say the same as yours just because she was a woman. Because that's what this was all about. This was all about money. It was not about a woman ruling over the house, a woman kicking a man out the house, a woman putting a man on child support, a woman threatening a man to put him on child support and kick him out the house if he don't act right. So now he's like a little puppy in the house. You feel me? And now your father can't even be a man kicked out or getting put on child support. Go ahead.
Yes, like it, sir, if I may. You know, we always hear about, how big of criminals we are.
Right.
And the number one reason the black man is even in jail is because of child support.
Because of child support. In jail because of child support.
That's the number one so-called crime we commit in America is failure to pay child support.
Right. And that's crazy though. You feel me? Because if you in jail because of child support,
how you gonna pay the child support? It's like the white man is the devil. I don't know if you hearing it or not, but the white man is the devil. You going to jail for not paying child support. How you gonna pay it? Because they really don't care about you paying the child support. What they care about is messing up the nuclear family. That's what they care about. But what they was trying to do was mess it up in the black community, Hispanic community. That was the whole point. That's why they even let this feminist movement ride the way it did, because they knew white women just wanted money. Black women wanted to be over the man. Black women had a whole different agenda. The white woman she just wanted extra money. She just wanted equal pay. That's all she wanted.
Some deem these measures insufficient in a country where classified advertisements still segregated job openings by sex, where state laws restricted women's access to contraception, and where incidences of rape and domestic violence remain undisclosed.
Right, and that was the reason why women got paid less too. You feel me? That was a big reason why, because of stuff like that. You feel me? They can get pregnant. You feel me? The men is unfocused on the job because they just thinking about number sex. You feel me? Domestic violence, all that stuff like that. That's why they wanted to separate the men from the women. You feel me? Real talk.
In the late 60s, then the notion of women's rights movement took root at the same time as the civil rights movement.
Ain't that a coincidence?
And women of all ages and circumstances were swept up in debates about gender.
Swept up in debates about gender. Just like Obama saying right now. You feel me? Saying you don't want to vote for Kamala because you don't want a woman over you. Now he got men checking themselves, wondering, you feel me? Like, damn, man, is that the reason why I ain't voting for Kamala? And stuff like that's what I'm saying. You getting swept into this every time. And this is, we in the fourth wave of the feminist movement. This is the second wave in the 60s. It's happening all over again.
Debates about gender discrimination and the nature of equality.
Right. All right, hold on, wait. Yeah, so we could drop that and let's go to this last article in it's fact check revote. Revote.com.
Fact check. Are black people the majority of welfare recipients?
Right, that's what I said. Okay, what you gotta understand is the white man is so devilish. You feel me? That he started all these, he let all these different movements happen, and then just try to make black people the face of whatever was gonna be bad that came out of it. So just like the welfare movement, you kicked the man out the house. You told the woman that she could not get welfare, she couldn't get food stamps, she couldn't get public housing if a man was there. You feel me? And now you making her the poster child of welfare. There you go.
Like I said, they made a movie about it, Claudine.
Right. Mm-hmm. There you go.
Even with consistent data, the association between black people and welfare has remained prevalent, especially the welfare queen myth. The phrase is meant to depict black women exploiting the welfare system for personal gain.
Right. So now that's what they saying. They saying they putting it into the minds of all the heathens. You feel me? Because of course, blacks and Hispanics, we know that this ain't true. You feel me? But they putting this in the minds of your enemies to make, so when they look at black women, this is what they see them as, a welfare queen. Exploiting welfare for personal gain when that's not true. When we know who's been exploiting welfare for personal gain, it's the white Jewish man. The Ukrainians. They the ones that's exploiting it.
The claim, the majority of people on welfare assistance are black. Welfare queens exist and they constantly take advantage of government social support programs.
Right, and that's what the claim say. That's the claim. That's what's in all white people head when they see a black woman or a Hispanic woman. They looking at you like you're using taxpayers' money to basically fund your life.
R rating? False.
It's false. It's not true. But because of course the so-called white man keeps statistics about everything that's going on in this country. Go ahead.
Hey, so like you said, one more time. Wasn't Brett Favre caught up in some welfare scam a little while back?
Mm-hmm. Now he's talking about he's sick and he need help and all type of stuff because he don't want to go his ass to jail. Real talk.
As it stands, the United States government spends over $1 trillion on social safety net programs.
Come on, man, stop it. The so-called white man, his country, they spend over $1 trillion on these programs. Over $1 trillion. And you know why they would even do that? They would spend that because it's white people that need it. That's why. If it was all black people that needed that, they wouldn't even do it. If they knew that black and Hispanics was the only ones that's gonna use it, they wouldn't even do it. That's the reason why it's not universal health care. It's not universal health care in America because they know black people gonna need it. Hispanics is gonna need it, and they don't want to give them that. Like real talk.
This includes everything from child nutrition to housing assistance. Of these programs, welfare assistance accounts for an estimated $15 billion.
15 billion out of the 1 trillion go straight to welfare.
Requested government help is not limited to one type of group or people.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. That's why they gotta spend this money, because they know that they the ones that really need it. They know they people is the ones that really need. They the ones that don't want to pull themselves up by their bootstraps. You feel me? They know that they women, white women, is the welfare queens. They the ones that can't do nothing and can't get nothing right. Black women is the most demographic group of college educated people. It's black women. It's black women out here running corporations and CEOs and all kind of stuff. You feel me? They know that this is they people that need this. You feel me? That 1 trillion they spending that because they know it's they people. They that need that. Real talk.
But stereotypes linking black people to welfare assistance or fraud remain entrenched in popular discourse.
Right, and that's true, because if you know, it's black women out here that's ashamed to even get on welfare. You feel me? It's black women that's ashamed, don't even want to get on it. You feel me? Like real talk.
Economic disparities exist between racial groups and also within different demographics, like age and gender. For black people, every generation's experience in political and technological advancement has been paired with the ongoing drumbeat of discrimination in employment, education, and housing.
Right, and that's a fact. That's what they compare us with. We unemployed, uneducated, and living in public housing. That's what they say. But the whole time we come to find out that's not true.
The majority of those who receive government assistance in the U.S. are not black.
Not black. You know what not black mean? The opposite of black. What's the opposite of black? White. It's only 2 races of people that's even called a color. It's black and it's white people. Because this is a black and white world. So if the black people ain't the ones getting all the government assistance, who's getting the $1 trillion? White people. The Ukrainians, the Russians, the Irish, the Italians. They the ones getting it.
Using research from the Urban Institute, gathering data from 59 million people. The graph below presents the largest percentage of welfare recipients in 2019. The majority of recipients were white.
They were white. Out of 59 million people, it say the majority of them that's receiving this welfare are white. So why are they coming off on these black women talking about they welfare queens? They using the system. Why they doing that? You feel me? Because first of all, our president is the devil the Bible speaks of. That's one right there. You feel me? But another thing is they want to hide the fact that they the ones really using this stuff. They the ones really the criminals. Feel me? They really the criminals, so they got to put it off like they not, and it's somebody else.
43%, followed by Hispanic 26% and black 23%.
Right. So Hispanics is 26% of the people that's using, social assistance. Black people is 23%, but it said white people is 43% more. That's almost half. Almost half of the people on welfare are white. But they fought for, equal pay and all that stuff, didn't they? It was a scam. It was a scam. It's the CIA job. That's what the CIA job is for. That's what the CIA jobs, they start wars. The CIA does not go lock you up for selling crack. They the ones gave you the crack. They don't lock you up for selling heroin. They the ones gave you the heroin. They don't lock you up for being a welfare queen, abusing the system. They the ones set up all the protests so you can become that statistic, which ain't even true. That's the CIA job. That's what they do.
These figures fall in line with the population demographics and debunk the misconception that welfare programs are predominantly associated with black people.
Let me tell you something. White people don't love you enough for that. I mean, that's just the honest truth. White people do not love you enough for that to give you $1 trillion a year. That $1 trillion is for white people that can't get up and do nothing because they lazy and they don't want to do nothing. Shit, that's why they had you in slavery. So they didn't have to do nothing. They watched you do it all day. But they had to give back to their people somehow because they know they lazy as shit. Real talk.
Even with consistent data, the association between black people and welfare has remained prevalent, especially the welfare queen myth. The phrase is meant to depict a black woman exploiting the welfare system for personal gain.
Right. So the white woman used black women during the feminist movement. You feel me? So they can get their equal pay. That was the whole point. They used y'all to get equal pay. Y'all wasn't sisters in the struggle. None of that. It's not true. White women do not like black women. It's not true. Even though you want to look like them, you want to wear your hair like them, you want to bleach your skin, all that, they don't like you. They don't care about your struggle. They just wanted to get equal pay. You go ahead.
So like, if I'm understanding you correctly, what you're saying is white women use black women to get their numbers up to get equal pay for them, and then threw their ass back on the back in the back of the bus with the black man.
Yeah, exactly. But look, that's happening right now with Kamala Harris. They doing the same thing. They're doing it right now. You hear me? They not like us. Ain't that what she said? Ain't that what Kamala Harris said? She said they not like us. Now she black. You feel me? She ain't say none of this when she was running with Biden, how black she was. Now all of a sudden she's so black because she want to get them numbers up just like the feminist movie. Yeah, you go ahead.
It's like, if I could, she was never black until she ran for vice president with Biden.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
She was running for prosecutor and all that in California. She was always East Indian.
Yep, South Asian.
South Asian.
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's a fact. Real talk.
The welfare queen only has more children in order to gain social benefit. First coined in the 1970s, the media coverage of the Linda Taylor case and popularized during Reagan's 76 presidential campaign.
Right. Now, for people that don't know who Linda, that's going to go to the New York Times. Damn, I ain't got that. But yeah, okay, so Linda Taylor is a black woman that's what she did. She basically hustled, came up with different type of what's the names, identities and stuff to actually hustle, like to literally hustle and get like money out of the government and stuff like that. So they used her as the poster child for like, this is black women. This black woman, Linda Taylor, this is all black women. This is all black women. So all black women are just like this, which is not true. That was just one incident.
The narrative has stigmatized black women for attempting to access the same type of social programs as other racial groups. Taylor was a singular case.
Right. It was a single case. It was an isolated incident where one black woman tried to get over on the government using the welfare. And they use that as all black women are trying to do this, when that's not true.
She was convicted in 1977 for assuming multiple identities and committing welfare fraud. She was also suspected of kidnapping and possibly having mental health issues.
All right, come on, stop it. That's why she did it. She had all type of stuff going on. But they used that woman, Linda Taylor, as the poster child, saying, look, all black women are exploiting the system, when they come to find out 43% of everybody that's using welfare is white. All right, so you could drop that article. If I could, let's go to First Esdras and the Apocrypha of 4, and let's start at verse 25.
Come. The book of First Esdras, chapter 4. It's like, say what verse?
4 and 25 all the way to 36.
4 The book of First Esdras, chapter 4, verse 25. Wherefore a man loveth his wife better than father or mother.
Right, and that's a fact. And that's another reason why they always gonna try to use women against men. You feel me? Because they know a man, he loveth his wife more than his father and his mother, as he should, as the Lord commanded it.
Verse 26, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women.
Right, common sense. Many have run out of common sense for women. You feel me? Real talk.
And became servants for their sake.
And that's what I'm saying. That's the thing. You feel me? It's only one thing that's stronger than a woman. Many men have ran out of common sense and done idiotic things for a woman. You feel me? And became servants for them. You feel me? Just like right now, you got the black man, he's under the black woman, calling her a queen. Well, your queen got 5 baby daddies. She's the real queen. Because a queen bee have sex with all the bees in the beehive. You feel me? Real talk.
Verse 27. Many have also perished, have erred, have sinned for women.
Right, and that's a fact. Many have also perished, have died. You feel me? Women start wars. You feel me? Women start wars and people die. People get set up. All type of stuff happen because of women. And many men have erred, which is like you made bad choices and bad decisions for a woman. You feel me? Whether it was to impress her or whatever.
Verse 28. And now do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power?
Right. Now this is Ezra saying this. He say, is not the king great, the king.
Do not all regions fear to touch him?
Right. The king is untouchable. You feel me? The king is untouchable. You can't even get close to the king. You might get your head cut off.
Verse 29. Yet did I see him in a pain, the king's concubine, the daughter of the admirable Bardicus, sitting at the right hand of the king.
Right. So one of his women, one of the king's women, he said he's seen sitting on the right hand of the king. It's not even his wife. It's a concubine. This ain't even like the queen. It's just one of the women he dealing with.
Verse 30. And taking the crown from the king's head.
She did what?
Taking the crown from the king's head.
The king, the person that nobody can even come close to. You feel me? Without permission, or they can be murdered. You feel me? He seen his concubine take the crown, his crown off his head.
And setting it upon her own head.
And set it upon her own head. You feel me? That's how much power women got. Women got that much power to where the concubine, not even the queen, the concubine took the crown off his head and put it on her own.
And also struck the king with her left hand.
And struck the king with her left hand. You feel me? Now you see why they always try to put men against women. You feel me? Because many men is going to run out of wits for women. Many men err because of women. Many men will sin because of women. You feel me? And she's not even a queen. She's a concubine, which means she's of a lesser status than the queen. And she doing all this.
Verse 31. And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth.
Right. He just looking at her shocked like, damn, you did all that?
If she laughed upon him, he laughed also.
Right. He laughing like it's a joke. It's the king, somebody that you can't even get close to. And this woman doing this to him in open and public, and he ain't doing nothing but laughing about it.
But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter.
Right. Willing. He was willing to flatter. You feel me? She displeasured in him, and he's trying to flatter her. This is the king. He trying to flatter her.
That she might be reconciled to him again.
Right, that she come back. You feel me? Real talk. That's how much power a woman got. This is the king where nobody could come close to. Well, now his concubine, he's trying to flatter her so she can be reconciled to him.
Verse 32. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong?
Right. And this is a spiritual thing, of course. When we say it's only one thing stronger than a woman, we talking about spiritual. This ain't physical. This not a physical thing that we talking about. You feel me? This is spiritual. And spiritually, it's only one thing that's stronger than a woman. You go ahead.
Come. Seeing they do thus. Verse 33. Then the king and the princes looked one upon the other. So he began to speak of the truth.
Right, he began to speak of the truth. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 34. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high as the heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasseth the heavens round about, and fetcheth his course again to his own place in one day.
Right. So great is the earth and high is the heavens, high as the skies. You feel me? Swift is the sun as the sun come and the sun go. You feel me? Go ahead.
Come. Verse 35. Is he not great that maketh these things?
Right. This talking about the Lord. You feel me? Is he not great that maketh these things? All these things the Lord created. You feel me? The height of the heaven, the sun. You feel me? The Lord created all these things.
Therefore, great is the truth and stronger than all things.
Right. That's the only thing that's stronger than a woman is the truth. You feel me? Ain't nothing stronger spiritually, you feel me, to a woman but the truth. That's it. There's nothing else. You feel me? Real talk.
Verse 36. All the earth crieth upon the truth, and the heaven blesseth at it.
Right, because everybody want the truth. Everybody want the wisdom and the knowledge of the Most High.
All works shake and tremble at it.
Mm-hmm.
And with it is no unrighteous thing.
Right, so everything shake up and tremble at the truth. You feel me? Because the truth is the only thing that is stronger than a woman. That's it. You feel me? The truth is the only thing that can get you out of any situation that you in. You feel me? That's the only thing that could do it is the truth. You feel me? But the woman is being used by the so-called white man because the so-called white man know how strong spiritually a woman is to a man. Real talk. So yeah, you could drop that. Let's go to Genesis 2 and 22.
Come. The book of Genesis chapter 2, verse 22. And the rib which the Lord God had taken from man, made he a woman and brought her unto the man.
Right. So the Lord, what he did is that he took a woman from Adam's side of the family. Because during this time, it was nothing but interracial dating going on, just like what's happening right now. You feel me? It's kind of frowned upon for you to get a woman that look like you. You feel me? Everybody want to get a woman that's exotic. What they say, if it ain't foreign, it's boring. All that nonsense. You feel me? So what the Most High did, he was trying to start a new tradition. Like, you feel me? And he wanted basically men and women that's in the same family to be together.
Verse 23. And Adam said, this is now bone of my bone and flesh of my flesh.
Right. That's what he's saying. Like this is family from family. You feel me? That's who she is. She's family from my family. Because when you get you a woman, she become your family. But during this time, the woman was not from your family. That's why he's saying flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone.
She shall be called woman because she was taken out of man.
Right. And the man that is talking about her father. Because a lot of people what they don't understand is Adam and Eve had fathers. You feel me? He took this woman from her father and she became his woman.
Verse 24. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother.
Right. And there you go right there. A man leave his father and mother. You feel me? But that's why you end up loving your woman more than you love your father and mother. You feel me? Because you left your father and mother so you and her can be flesh of y'all flesh, bone of y'all bone. There you go.
So like I said, this had a question. So the Christian church never read this part? When they talk about Adam and Eve was the first people, they never read this?
I don't think they read the Bible. It's like, I'm under the conclusion now. I don't think Christians read the Bible at all. It be real talk. Like my mama, she used to make us go to Sunday school when we was real young. And she said we couldn't go outside if we didn't go. You know how many times we chose not to go outside? We like, well, yeah, we ain't going outside today because we ain't going down there. I don't know what's up with them. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, and shall cleave unto his wife.
Right, and that's a fact, and that's happening right now today, and that's why, like I said, is a woman spiritually is so strong because the Lord put that in us for it to be like this. The Lord put it in men for you to be like this to your woman because you left your father and your mother to be with her, so y'all can start a family. Ten's the name, flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone.
And they shall be one flesh.
Right, you be one flesh. Now y'all one person, one spirit, one body, one mind.
Verse 25, and they were both naked, the man and his wife, and were not ashamed.
Right, and they was naked and they was not ashamed. You feel me? Real talk. And that's because basically they was basically living how they were supposed to live, and they weren't worried about what nobody else was thinking. You feel me? When you see naked, that's not talking about physical naked. That's just talking about just like us, how we is in the UPK. You feel me? We dressing how we supposed to dress, and whether everybody like it or not. We don't care if you don't like our fringes, our headpiece. Why is the sisters wearing head wraps? Why they got on dresses when they could be wearing booty shorts and see-through dresses with titty tape? We not ashamed of how we dress. You feel me? We're not ashamed of putting on our culture, because this is our culture. Because during this time with Adam and Eve, when nobody else living and doing the stuff they was doing but them. Like real talk. So like we're going all the way to 30. Oh wait, no, wait. No, that's it. That's it on that. I don't know why I was 30. Let's go to Matthew 19 and 3. Right. So yeah, though. So you so close to your woman, like I said, you so close to your woman, you inside her. That's how close you is to your woman. You feel me? And that's why it's such evil for the so-called white man to use your woman as a tool. You feel me? To fit his agenda, fulfill his agenda.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause? Right.
So yeah, so the Pharisees is trying to come to Christ and confound him. You feel me? Trying to see if he can catch him up in a lie. We're going all the way to 9.
Come. Verse 4. And he answered and said unto them, have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
Right. Now he talking about Adam and Eve. You feel me? Real talk. You feel me? He made them male and female.
Verse 5. And he said, for this cause shall a man leave his father and mother.
Right. A man leave his father and mother. He's reiterating what happened in the Garden of Eden, which is what we just read. You feel me? A man leave his father and mother. You feel me? Your father and mother is the ones that raised you. You feel me? You leaving them because you with this woman. She got to be something special. She got to be something special.
And shall cleave unto his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
Right. So he's telling them like y'all done never read that. You feel me? Y'all leaders of Israel, and y'all don't know that that's what the Bible say. Just like the pastors. The pastors don't know what the Bible say. They the Pharisees right now today, spiritually all over again.
Verse 6. Wherefore they are no more twain but one flesh.
Right. That's why I say you so close to your woman, you inside her. You feel me? That's how close you is to your woman. You feel me? Real talk. If you got any kids watching, tell them to cover their ears. Salakia. But it's the truth. That's how close you is to your woman, that you inside of her, man. There ain't no bond greater than that. But of course, sex have become an extracurricular activity. It don't even mean nothing no more. You feel me? Sex mean absolutely nothing right now today because of the so-called white man is the devil the Bible speaks of. You feel me? Real talk. He told you marriage is a goddamn piece of paper with his signature on it and his stamp from his courtroom. But you having sex with that woman means nothing. And that ain't what the Bible say. The Bible say you one flesh.
What therefore God had joined together, let not man put asunder.
Right. Let no man put asunder. What God put together. You met you a woman and you gotta let no man put asunder. Real talk. And while they trying to come to him saying that, do anybody got a reason to divorce? Christ said, no, there's no reason to divorce. Otherwise, you should have never got together in the first place because you left your father and mother so y'all can be together. Why would you now sign a divorce and say our irreconcilable differences? No fault divorce. We can't agree on where we want to stay or where the kids go to college. That's stupid. You feel me? Real talk.
Verse 7. They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement and to put her away?
Right, they trying to cut him. Like, well, Moses said, you get a bill of divorce and you can put her away.
Verse 8. He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wife.
Right. He said Moses because of the hardness of your heart, which means Moses at the time, he was agreeing that, okay, y'all got irreconcilable differences. All right, y'all separate. Y'all can't agree on this. Okay, well, y'all separate because Moses didn't want a lot of dead women. That's what Moses didn't want. He didn't want a bunch of dead sisters because of adultery. So he said, all right, I'll give y'all a bill of divorce if y'all can't get it together. I'll give y'all a bill of divorce, but that was not so from the beginning.
But from the beginning, it was not so.
Bro, that ain't how the Lord wanted it. Moses did that because he didn't want a bunch of dead women. Because that's what adultery is, a death penalty offense. And he didn't want that. He's saying that the man and the woman couldn't get along. We was coming out of slavery. We was coming out of Egypt. Moses saying we couldn't get it right. So Moses said, you know what? Because of this certain circumstances, we'll write a bill of divorce. But Christ said that was not how it was supposed to be. When you get with you a woman, y'all together for life. You feel me? Real talk.
Verse 9. And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication.
Right now Christ is in teaching mode now for real. Because he letting them know, like, okay, so y'all still think y'all can do that? Whoever put away his wife except for fornication, which means she has sex with another man.
And shall marry another, commit adultery.
Right, so you put your woman away, you feel me? For anything other than fornication and marry another, you committed adultery. You committed adultery if you put your woman away and she did not have sex with another man. You feel me? Christ was stopping that bill of divorce, all that stuff, that the mess that was happening from the time we came out of Egypt all the way up until right now. He's letting them know if anybody put away their woman other than adultery, you feel me? You the one in danger of the judgment.
And whoso marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
Right, and the man that married her, the man that got with her, you commit adultery too, which is all death penalty offenses. Real talk, because that's how strong a woman is. You feel me? So yeah, let's drop that. Let's go to Genesis 3 and 9.
Come. The book of Genesis, chapter 3, verse 9. And the Lord God called unto Adam and said unto him, where art thou?
Right. So now this is after he took Eve to be a wife. You feel me? And stuff like that. And then she started dealing with the serpent in the garden, which was a man. And he confounded her and convinced her to sin against the Most High. And then she went to Adam to get Adam to sin against the Most High. You feel me? Because that's how spiritually, that's how strong a woman is. That's what I'm saying. There's nothing more stronger than a woman spiritually but the truth. You feel me? And if you don't have the truth, the woman is going to rule over you. There's no way around it.
Verse 10. And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid because I was naked and I hid myself.
Right. So now Adam is like, damn, you feel me? I was first living, following the customs that you taught me, and I wasn't ashamed of it. But now I'm ashamed of it. Now I think the way I'm dressing look funny. I think the way I'm talking funny. I think that the stuff I'm eating, you feel me? I think I should be able to eat whatever I want. You feel me?
Verse 11. And he said, who told thee that thou was naked?
Right. Who told you that this stuff was wrong? Who told you that the customs that I gave you was wrong?
Hast thou eaten of the tree Well, if I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat.
Right. So now the tree that's saying all the good stuff, that's all he was supposed to eat from. You feel me? Which of course this is talking about the stars, because Adam read the stars. So these stars he reading is all the good stuff. That's all he was given. He wasn't given the bad stuff. He was never supposed to know sin and how good it feels to sin and how it's going to destroy you for generations. That was he was never supposed to know that. Go ahead.
Come, verse 12. And the man said, the woman whom now gave
The
us
who?
to be, the woman.
The woman. The woman. The woman you gave me. That's how all this happened. That's how everything spiraled out of control. Because of the woman. You feel me? Because there's only one thing stronger than a woman, and that's the truth. And Adam had the truth. You feel me? But he let a woman convince him that the truth wasn't it. The truth wasn't the truth.
The woman that thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat.
Right. She gave me of this knowledge that I wasn't supposed to eat. She did this.
Verse 13. And the Lord God said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me.
The who?
The serpent beguiled me.
So with that being said, as strong as women are, you feel me? As strong as a woman is spiritually, no, physically, the woman, mentally, the woman is stupid. You feel me? The serpent beguiled her and destroyed his family. You feel me? He took from the woman. He started to follow after the woman. Why would he do that? Because he left his mother and father. You feel me? To be with her, to build up his house. You feel me? But she took on some wisdom that she wasn't supposed to take, and he ran with it. And the only thing that would have stopped him from running with it is the truth. That's the only thing that could have stopped Adam from being beguiled by the serpent. You feel me? Was the truth. But he loved this woman. He followed after this woman, and he got swindled. You feel me? Real talk. All right, so you could drop that. Let's go to Genesis 38 and 24. Right, because what the so-called white man know is you got to first bind the strong man. That's in the Bible. You feel me? And how you bind a strong man? With his woman. You feel me? You get his woman to turn against him. That's the first thing you got to do.
The book of Genesis chapter 38, verse 24. And it came to pass about 3 months after that it was told Judah, saying, Tamar, thy daughter-in-law, had played the harlot.
Right, hold on, wait. So just give a backstory real quick. You can read this on your own time. Judah's son, he was wicked. Judah had a wife for him. Her name was Tamar. The Lord killed him because he was wicked. And then his brother was supposed to take her, but the brother didn't want to have sex. I mean, he didn't want to have a baby with her because he knew the baby wasn't going to be his. So now she was just left, you feel me, trying to fulfill the law of a brother. And then it led to this right here. You go ahead.
And also, behold, she is with child by water.
Right. So now this is the woman that he tried to get her his sons. You feel me? The first one died. The other one, he didn't really want to be with her. So now she's pregnant. And how she got pregnant was because she dressed up like a hoe on purpose to fulfill the law of her brother. And she had sex with the father, which is Judah. You feel me? And that's why they saying Tamar, she pregnant. Go ahead.
Come. And Judah said, bring her forth and let her be burnt.
Right, let her be burnt. You feel me? Because whores got killed. You feel me? That's our culture. Whores get killed. Whores don't get to live hot girl summers. You feel me? And be F nigga free and dancing on stage half naked. That's not our culture. You feel me? That's the so-called white man's culture.
Right.
You feel me? Real talk. You go ahead. We're going all the way to 27.
Come, sir. Verse 25. And when she was brought forth, she sent to her father-in-law, saying, about a man whose these are, am I with child.
Right. So he's saying, like, damn, you a hoe. I had you for my sons. The first one died. The other one, you know, he didn't fulfill the law of a brother, but you were supposed to bring back the first one that the Lord killed. You feel me? And she was telling him, like, these things that I got, that's who I'm pregnant by. And the things that she had was the stuff he gave her. You feel me? Because Judah seen that she was dressed like a hoe. You feel me? And he wanted to have sex with her because she dressed like a hoe. Which ain't nothing new under the sun that's happening right now. Judah is a so-called African American. You feel me? Real talk. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Some niggas right now today, they just only want to have sex with a woman that look like a hoe. You feel me? They seen a woman with a dress and a hair wrap on, they probably turn the other way.
And she said, discern, I pray thee. Whose are these? The signet and bracelets and staff.
Right, that's all the stuff he gave her.
Verse 26. And Judah acknowledged them and said, she had been more righteous than I.
She did what?
She had been more righteous than I.
Right, so a woman that they thought was a hoe, he said she's more righteous than me. You feel me? Because all she was trying to do was fulfill the law of her brother. The son that was promised to her died, and the other one didn't want to be with her. So all she was trying to do was fulfill the law of her brother. But the whole time she had to dress up like a hoe to do it. You feel me? She had to dress up like a hoe to do it.
Because
hold on, wait, but how could Judah have overcame this predicament he was in? The truth. What the truth say? Don't have sex with hoes. But she dressed like a hoe just to get him to want to have sex with her. You go ahead.
It's crazy you said it, because what we say all the time, if women will stop being hoes, or women stop being hoes, or if men stop loving hoes, women will stop being hoes.
Right, yep. Men will stop loving hoes, women will stop being hoes. Oh, that's a fact. Real talk. And she dressed up like a hoe just to get this man to have sex with her so she could fulfill the law of her brother. And that's why she say he said she more righteous than me. You go ahead.
Hey, somebody, that's heavy you say that too, because that's all you see nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Like women are just half naked. You know what I'm saying? Walk outside, don't want to be sexualized.
Right.
They really want to be sexualized.
Yeah, but they really want to be right. That's what I'm saying. That's a fact. The women out here only dressing like hoes because that's what niggas want. You feel me? Real talk. If niggas stop wanting hoes, women will stop dressing like.
Because like you can't be dressing like that for your homegirl, for yourself.
Stop.
What your homegirl want to see that for?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Your homegirl don't want to see that unless she's a boo. It's like,
yeah, nah, that's
you know what I'm saying? Like she want to see that because she dressed like that too. So y'all dress like that to see who can out the host. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. But it all started with because that's what men wanted. But nowadays, it ain't about because that's what men want now. Now it's just the culture now. Because the white man, he's so diabolical, he know that. You feel me? Real talk. Now this is just the culture. This is just how we supposed to dress so I could feel sexy. I could feel like I look good. It ain't even about oppressing a man no more.
Because that I gave her not to Shalab, my son, and he knew her again no more.
Right, he knew her again no more, which means he didn't even have sex with her no more. Because he realized she wasn't a hoe. So he didn't even have sex with her no more. It was over with. But she had to dress like a hoe just so he can have sex with her. So she could fulfill the law of her brother from his son. Like real talk.
Verse 27. And it came to pass in the time of her travail that behold, twins were in her womb.
Right, and that's why he said she more righteous than him, because she ended up fulfilling the law of her brother while he was just trying to have lustful sex with a hoe. In real talk. So yeah, we could drop that. Let's go to John 8:3.
Come. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 3. And the scribes and Pharisees brought unto him a woman taken in adultery. And when they had set her in the midst, verse 4, they say unto him, Master, this woman was taken in adultery in the very act.
Right. So they caught they caught her in the very act of adultery. They caught her having sex with a man that was not her husband. And they brought her to Christ to see what he should do. Since he's the Son of God, you feel me? He's the only begotten Son. What should we do with this woman? Trying to confound him again.
Verse 5. Now Moses in the law commanded us that such should be stoned.
Right. That's what Moses said. See, you keep going back to the laws of Moses. You feel me? Moses says you should be stoned.
But what sayest thou?
Right, but what you say?
Verse 6. This they said tempting him.
Right, tempting him because they thinking that he came to change what Moses laid down. When of course he did not come to change what Moses laid down. He even said out his own mouth, I did not come to destroy the law, I came to fulfill. But they was tempting him because they was thinking he was coming to change something. Just like right now today, Christians think Christ coming to change something. They say, oh, the law was done away with. We can eat pork. Goddamn idiot. That is not what Christ was doing. He didn't come to destroy the law. That was never what he was coming to do.
That they might have to accuse him.
Mm-hmm.
But Yahushua stooped down and with his finger wrote on the ground as though he heard them not.
Right, he wasn't really paying them no attention because he knew that that's all they were trying to do, was trying to confound him.
Verse 7. So when they continued asking him, he lifted up himself and said unto them, he that is without sin among you, let him first cast a stone at him.
Right, so he's saying like, yeah, you're right. Okay, yeah. You have a woman, she got caught having sex with another man, she should be put to death. That's a fact. But Christ looking at them because he know y'all is not qualified to be judging these matters. You feel me? TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, Eddie Long, Farrakhan, whoever else, Joel Osteen, y'all not qualified to even judge these matters because y'all wicked and evil as y'all goddamn self. And that's why he say, whoever is not a sinner, you cast the first stone. Yeah, you're right. She deserved to die, but I don't want a sinner to kill her because you should be dead too.
Verse 8, and again he stooped down and wrote on the ground. Verse 9, and they heard us like it, and they which heard it, being convicted by their own conscience, went out one by one.
Right, so they left. They went out one by one because they knew, like, well, I'm a sinner. I did this sin. I did that. I'm an adulterer too. I stole money, or I did this, I did that. I'm a liar, whatever. You feel me? And they all left one by one because they was hypocrites.
Beginning at the eldest, even unto the last.
Right, they in ranking order, they left.
And Yahushua was left alone, and the woman standing in the midst.
Right, so this woman that's supposed to have been dead, you feel me? Because she's an adulterous, you feel me, woman. You feel me, real? She's a whore. But now it's just her and Christ standing together. Go ahead.
Come. Verse 10. When Yahushua lifted up himself and saw no one but the woman, he said unto her, woman, where are those thine accusers?
Right, what the men that did accuse you? They say you was a hoe. Where they at? Where they at?
Had no man condemned thee.
No man condemned. I told them they could stone you. They could stone you to death right now. Why didn't they do it?
Verse 11. She said, no man, Lord. And Yahushua said unto her, neither do I condemn thee.
Right, he said, neither I condemn thee. You a hoe, neither do I condemn thee.
Go and sin no more.
And go sin no more. Repent. Go and sin no more. This woman, life was on the line. This is woman that committed adultery. Didn't he say that you cannot leave? Christ said his own mouth. You cannot leave a woman unless she commit adultery. But this woman committed adultery. And Christ said, go and sin no more. You feel me? You know why? Because the truth is stronger than the woman. That's it. The truth saved this woman's life. And the truth is that all Israelites, all sinners of Israel can be saved if they go and sin no more. The truth saved this woman's life, which showed the truth is the only thing stronger than a woman. Real talk. Because this woman caused another man to commit adultery with her. And the only thing that saved her was the truth. Real talk. All right, so you could drop that. Let's go to in the Apocrypha, Susanna 1 and 8.
Come. The book of Susanna, chapter 1, verse 8. And the two elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her.
Right, these is two elders of Israel, two leaders of Israel. You feel me? They seen a woman that was so fine, so pretty, that they lust was inflamed. It was burning. A burning desire for this woman was inside of them. Real talk.
Verse
So we're
9.
going all the way to 12.
Count. And they perverted their own mind.
Right, they perverted their own mind. You feel me? These are supposed to be righteous men. They didn't turn wicked because of a woman. Because that's how strong women is. That's how strong a woman is. That two righteous men is well respected turned wicked. Real talk.
And turned away their eyes that they might not look unto heaven. Nor remember just judgment.
Right. So this woman was so pretty that they not only it perverted their mind, it turned their eyes away that they might not look into heaven. They ain't looking to the Most High. They hoping the Most High don't see this sin they about to commit. They don't remember the judgments that come for this sin, which is death. You feel me? This woman was so pretty that death was better than not having her. And that's why women, you got to be careful out here. You feel me? You join the feminist movement. You want equal rights, equal pay. You want to be in the workforce. You want to do all this stuff around a bunch of men. You want to be around a bunch of men. Well, the feminist movement said there was a lot of rapes going on. A lot of domestic violence going on in the workplace when women first started working with men. So you better be careful because your beauty is so strong that men would turn away from heaven. You feel me? They ain't gonna think about the judgments that'll come for what they about to do to you. So you better be real careful, women, when you walk outside that door, and remember that you a goddamn woman. Don't let the feminist movement confuse you to think you equal to a man, because you're not. Because the Bible say two men that was well respected turned their eyes away from God because of a woman looked so goddamn good. They didn't care about the punishment that was gonna come with what they was about to do. Real talk, you go ahead.
Count. Verse 10. And albeit they both were wounded with her love.
They was wounded. That's what I'm saying. They was wounded. She was so beautiful that it hurt them. And mind you, also, she was married. She had a man. She wasn't even single.
Yet does not one show another his grief.
Right, come on, stop. They was wounded by her love. And they didn't know this woman. So this is just really talking about her beauty. Real talk, you go ahead.
Count. Verse 11. For they were ashamed to declare their lust.
Yeah, because they were supposed to be the leaders of Israel. Respectable men. You feel me? And they was ashamed, you feel me, by the lust they had for this woman that was married.
That they desired to have to do with her.
Right. The stuff they was thinking in their head. That's how strong a woman is, though. You feel me? You want to know how strong a woman is? Two men that was leaders in Israel was ready to say, forget everything that I teach. You teaching about adultery is death. You have sex with another man's woman is death. You feel me? You got to die for doing this and die for doing that. Then you run into a woman that's so fine, you be like, you know what? Forget all that. Look at everything I was talking about. Now that's rough right there. They real talk. And they knew it, and they was ashamed of how lustful they was for this woman and what they wanted to do with her. They was ashamed of it, but they couldn't help it because that's how strong a woman is. You feel me? Spiritually, of course, is what I'm talking about.
Verse 12. Yet they watch diligently from day to day to see.
Come on, stop it. They looking for her day and night. They making sure they compass where she be at so they can see her, because that's how strong a woman is. A woman so strong, you would say, forget your mother and father so you can be with her. Real talk. Your mother and father raised you, but a woman is so strong, you would say, you know what, mom, dad, I'm going with her. Real talk. All right, so yeah, let's go to Ecclesiasticus 9 and 8.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 9, verse 8. Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Real talk. That's how strong a woman is. A woman, the power of a woman is so strong spiritually that the Bible says just turn your eyes away from her, a beautiful woman. Just don't even look at her. Real talk. She's so damn fine. She married. Stop looking at her. What are you doing? You tripping.
and look not upon another's beauty.
And that's what it's talking about, of course. It ain't talking about a single woman. This is not, it's nothing wrong with looking at a single woman that's fine as hell. Why would it be? You feel me? This ain't the IUIC. This is much polygamy. Salakia. This ain't the purple cats. Hold on, wait. Let's get that understood. This is talking about a man, another man's woman. Turn your eye from looking at her, man. That is another man's woman, man. You is tripping. Real talk. Salakia.
For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman.
Many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. You feel me? Many men have erred, but just because a woman was pretty. You feel me? Just because a woman was pretty, you end up committing adultery, tricking off all your money. You feel me? Now you in court, child support. I think they just said some celebrity dude, I forgot his name. I think he used to mess with Nicki Minaj or something. They talking about he trying to go to court right now to get his child support payments lowered by a woman that had a nigga on child support when he met her. I'm like, well, goddamn. I say, well, that's ironic. What did you thought was gonna happen to you? But many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, though. That's a fact. And that's why the only thing stronger than a woman is the truth. You feel me? These men out here that's spending hundreds of thousands of dollars a month on child support, the only thing that would have saved you was the truth. And the truth is, turn your eye away from a beautiful woman. Because beautiful women right now is wicked as hell. The white man used them against us right now. You feel me? I'm just keeping it real with you. Them Instagram models with 2 million followers with the butt injections and they got all the face lifts and all of the surgery. Them women is tools by the white man to destroy you. Them women, I'm telling you, they is going to destroy you. You better go get you a natural woman. That's all I'm going to say. Get you a natural woman with no surgeries, with no BBLs, and you winning. But if you going after these Instagram models, nigga, you're going to be like Lil Bow Wow. That's all I'm going to say. Real talk.
But herewith, love is kindled as a fire.
Right, kindled as a fire. It's burning. It's burning like a fire. You hear me? Real talk. And that's what beautiful women will do to you. Verse 9.
Verse 9. Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. It could lead to all type of different stuff. You feel me? You just, this woman is so fine, you ain't even know. This woman is married, and now you sitting with another man's wife.
Nor sit down with her in that arm.
Mm-hmm.
And spend not that money with her at the wine.
Right, now this is saying don't be close to her. And definitely do not be drinking with another man's woman. You a goddamn idiot. What do you think gonna happen? It's only a couple things that could happen. You feel me? And that's sin.
Lest thine heart incline unto her.
Right, that's why I say that the truth is the only thing that's stronger than a woman. That's it. There's nothing else stronger than a woman. Because you being an elder of Israel, you feel me? You being somebody with wisdom and knowledge and all that, you can let liquor, you feel me, taint your judgment. Liquor can taint your judgment to where now your heart is inclining to her. When you know this ain't the situation you're supposed to be in.
And so through that desire, thou fall into destruction.
And you're going to fall into destruction. That's what's going to happen. If you don't turn your eye away from a beautiful woman that's not yours. You feel me? That's the only thing that's going to happen is destruction. There's only one thing that can happen from not turning your eye away from a beautiful woman that's not yours, and that's destruction. And then the priest went even so heavy into it, saying, don't sit with her in your arms, which means don't get close to her. You feel me? This woman is not yours, don't get close to her. Don't be drinking with her. You feel me? Because guess what's going to happen? Destruction. There's no way around it. Real talk. There's no way around it. All right, so yeah, we could drop that. Let's go to Proverbs 14 and 20.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 20. The poor is hated, even of his own neighbor.
Right, and that's a fact. The poor is hated by his own neighbor. You feel me? The poor is hated. That's why most women is what you call gold diggers. You feel me? Because they hate the poor. You feel me? They only want a rich nigga. But when I'm gonna tell you, being poor is a blessing right now. You heard about P. Diddy? Heard about Cassie? You heard about 1,000 bottles of baby oil? Well, maybe you haven't. But I'm gonna tell you this: being poor, you feel me, is way better than being rich right now. And of course, when I say poor, I'm not talking about like a bum on the street or something like that. You know, you living in an abandoned house. I'm just talking about somebody that can't afford to be doing the stuff that these rich people is doing. That you is in the best position right now because they is going through it right now. We sitting here living life. You feel me? Us regular people with regular jobs is living life. These rich people, Jay-Z don't know when the Fed's coming. Jay-Z don't know what's about to happen. The only person that's safe right now is 50 Cent. 50 Cent is the only motherfucker that's safe right now. Everybody else is walking on eggshells. Like, real talk, being poor right now is a blessing. I'm just keeping it real with you. The rich people, they can have all them rich problems. I don't want no smoke with none of that. But that's the gold diggers, though. Them gold diggers, you feel me? That's who they chasing after men like that. So you desiring to be rich so you can get a certain type of woman, where you gonna end up in the Fed somewhere. That's all I'm gonna say.
But the rich have many friends.
Right, the rich, they got many friends. The rich people, they got many Instagram models they can call. You feel me? Many, all what Bill Cosby putting pills in women drink. You feel me? It's all type of evil, wicked stuff these rich people is doing. They got many friends. That's what they claim. They got friends until they locked up. And now they by themselves. Real talk.
Verse 21, he that despises his neighbor, sinneth.
Right, you despise your neighbor, your brother, you sinning. You despising your neighbor, why? Because he poor, he broke, he tried to holler at you, he ain't had a Ferrari. Well, you're going to end up on P. Diddy list then. You're going to end up with a real high value man. You goddamn idiot. That's why I say being poor right now, it's sad to say it, because I know everybody inspired to be rich. I know. Everybody dreamed of being rich. They knew they was going to have a business, making $100,000 a year. I'm just telling you, this ain't our kingdom. And being poor right now is better than being rich. Because they all on the list, on Diddy list right now. They all on the Fed's list. It's coming up shortly. Real talk.
But he that has mercy on the poor, happy is
right,
he.
happy is he. You got mercy on the poor, happy is he. And the only people who got mercy on the poor is the ISUPK and the Commandant. Nobody else got mercy on the poor. Everybody else is looking for friends, rich friends, so they can prosper. You feel me? We the only ones that ain't. We don't care about no rich friends. We don't give a damn about no celebrities. All we care about is the poor, and that's it, and that's all. Real talk. I say you can drop that. Let's go to Revelation 18:2.
Come. The book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Is fallen.
Right, and Babylon the Great, that's America. You feel me? Babylon the Great is America. It's the great because it's doing everything that every kingdom ever did. Just think about every kingdom that ever ruled. America is doing it. The Mesopotamians, the Egyptians, the Greeks, you feel me? The Babylonians. Just think about every sin that was being partaked in. The Persians, the Medes. America is doing it. That's why it's called Babylon the Great. And Babylon means confusion.
And it's become the habitation of devils.
Right, the habitation of deceivers. Everybody is deceivers in America. Everybody is liars. Everybody lying everywhere you look. Everybody is lying, trying to convince you to believe them everywhere you look.
And the hold of every foul spirit.
Right, every foul spirit, every evil, unclean spirit is in America. Every evil spirit, evil demon is right here in America.
and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, every unclean and hateful bird is here. You feel me? Everything evil is right here in America. Arab women come over here to strip. They come over here to be strippers and prostitutes, and the Chinese is the most illegal immigrants. They come over here so they can be sex workers and all kind of stuff. You feel me? And they sending their kids to college because they sex workers and selling fried rice on the side. You feel me? This place is the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Every sin in the history of this planet is going on right here in America.
Verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
Right, that's what I said. America is like a woman. It's like a whore that everybody just having sex with. America is a hoe that everybody having sex with. Everybody get a turn. You get a turn. You get a turn. Everybody getting a turn. You hear me? With America. Every nation keep coming over here and having a turn. You got the Irish. They running the damn what is called the fire department. The Italians running the police force. That's why they had that damn unit in New York. I think it was like 20-some years ago. They was nothing but mobsters in police uniforms selling crack cocaine and heroin. They taking it from the drug dealers, then selling it on the street. You feel me? Everybody is having a turn fornicating with America. Now you got Ukraine. They coming over here. The Afghans, they over here illegally. You feel me? Everybody over here is just fornicating with America.
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. All these different nations, they coming over here and they having sex with America. And this is spiritual with the philosophies of America. They coming over here and they doing stuff in their country they would have got killed for.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacy.
Right, and they getting rich. You feel me? All these different nations are getting rich by dealing with America, fornicating with America spiritually, real talk. All right, so you could drop the last scripture. Let's go to John 8 and 32.
Come. The book of John, chapter 8, verse 32. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free.
Right, and that's the whole point of the class. You feel me? That's the whole point of the class. The truth shall make you free. You feel me? Don't be enslaved to women. Don't be enslaved to the so-called white man's philosophy. The truth is what's going to make you free. The truth is stronger than women. You feel me? The truth is the only thing that's stronger than women. You feel me? But yeah, tune in every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Tune in Wednesday night for the podcast. I'm going to pass the class over to Priest and Officer Armand.
Security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves to the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. Another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. A tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every increase, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like. Upcoming Holy Convocation, Feast of Tabernacles, October 16th through the 24th. And with that, we'll do courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amayim Shabbat, Amayim, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shabbat, Barak, Yahweh, class dismissed.